Hi, I'm afraid this is going to be another technical difficulties episode. Apparently having my computer plugged in makes a world of difference. So if you can just sit through the first 17 minutes of this one, I recorded, the rest of the episode properly. So yeah, apologies. Won't happen again. Enjoy. Welcome back. I'm here with Sidney and Jen Shackleton, the voices of Mordecai and Alvissa.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, and, okay, it's a long walk back to the Yeti Cave, so why don't you tell us about
Drag-like!
Well, we're married, so that's cool.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for a year. We like video games. I don't know what else.
Ooh, treasure, okay.
This is already the best thing. It's literally
We're so interesting.
Yeah. Let's see, well, I think I already told him what you do for a living, if that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, yeah,
I deal with emergencies every night, and Jen plays with art.
I'm a super secret spy.
She's a super secret spy. She definitely does not do anything with art.
I definitely do not
That is
print billboards.
no billboard printing for her.
I have a question.
Oh, good.
Did you print a billboard?
No, we just said that she doesn't print billboards. She's a super secret spy.
She doesn't print. That's her alibi.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, did you print a Good Mythical Morning billboard for Hannibal?
Possibly.
Two men with painted suits on, and the whole thing is that you could see their nipples because they were just butt naked. Well, you couldn't see their lower half, but they were just wearing shoes.
It depends on when that was.
Were they wee naked lads?
Because I only started working there in January, so.
It was recently. It was about a month ago.
I probably did. If you showed me the picture, I would be able to tell you more than. There's only certain ones I remember. I get so many.
No, not at all. It's just, like I said, just
Lots of walking.
Lots of walking to get to the place where we're going. Yeah.
Where are we going?
We're going to the Yeti Cave to talk to a priestess of Aurilite, the ice
Yes.
goddess. Yes.
Yeti Cave. I was reading Yeti lines last night.
That's right, yes.
There are probably different words on the same picture.
Actually, no. I don't think we print anything for ESPN. I don't think we have that contract.
Oh, they're painted on outfits?
Yeah, they're painted on suits. And that was the whole thing. People in Los Angeles, because that's where they're from, were able to see the nipples. That's just unchristian.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah,
really?
Where you could go walk down a block of the street and see a dude. No, I'm not gonna say it because it's probably inappropriate. But yeah, you know what I mean.
And this is the part of the show where we have to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, editor. Yeah.
We can fix it.
By editor, I mean me in the future. Okay, so here's...
Best editor in the business.
Yeah.
Okay, Ice Cave.
Yeah, Ice Cave. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Mordecai go talk to him, and Jen, you be the priestess, Sidney, you be Mordecai.
Lean forward.
Yeah.
Didn't bring my glasses.
Yeah. So, there you are.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Or is that me?
No.
You're down here, but first...
Oh, okay.
What kind of priestess is she?
Evil kind.
She's the evil
Yeah.
Evil frozen kind. I think evil also.
This is my private retreat. I will thank you to leave me to my solid. Wow, sorry, I'm gonna do that again. This is my private retreat. I will thank you to leave me to my solitude.
Highlighted line.
I seek the priestess of Oral. I seek the priestess of Oral. Would that be you?
I am somewhat familiar with Auril. The frost maiden is not very popular among most peoples. Many worship her out of fear rather than love or devotion. Her truly faithful are rare and secretive, to say the least. Why do you seek such a person?
I must speak to her about a matter of some importance.
Really? I must admit that I am bursting with curiosity. I can't imagine what is so important that you would seek out a follower of Auril. Would you care to enlighten me?
It is a private matter that I can only discuss with the priestess.
I see. Very well. Let us end this charade. I can't read that. Is that an S?
Lysan?
Lysan. Okay. I really need my eyes checked. I see. Very well. Let us end this charade. I am Lysan, servant of Auril. You have found your priestess. Now state your business with me.
I have come on the behalf of the spirit of the tomb here. He is worried about your intentions towards his resting place.
I know nothing of any spirit, but I am familiar with the tomb you speak of. It is an abomination in the eyes of the goddess. Wow. I know nothing of any spirit.
You don't have to pick it up from the top. Yeah.
Just keep reading.
This is all live. You don't have to pick it up from the top.
It is an abomination in the eyes of the goddess. I intend to make it more pleasing to her tastes.
There is a spirit bound to that tomb. He does not wish to spend eternity in the cold and dark.
I could care less what this spirit wants. He is dead, is he not? What do the dead care for the light or dark, cold or warmth? They are beyond such mortal concerns.
Be that as it may, the spirit cares. He has asked me to speak to you on his behalf.
I care not for this spirit or his desires. I have worked for months to rid that tomb of the undead within it so that I can perform the will of the goddess. I am not about to forsake the task now.
What have you done, Lysan?
First, I cursed the veil and the spirits of the dead within it. I bid them to rise and haunt the land. Next, I insinuated myself into Kaldahar society and became a barmaid at the local tavern. From there, I began to spread rumors of the evil brewing within the veil and the danger it posed to all. It was only a matter of time until someone was sent to deal with the situation. It happened to be you.
You cursed the entire veil. You hardly have seemed powerful enough for that.
Hold your insults, fool! You have no concept of whom you are dealing with. When I cast my curse, I felt a calling, a force that I had never felt before. It engulfed me, fueled my desire, and brought it into being. It had to be the will of the goddess herself made manifest in me. I was chosen to perform this great work.
And what of Kaldahar, Lysan?
Kaldahar, the great tree and the circle of warmth are an abomination in the eyes of Auril. Kaldahar shall embrace the winter in her name or perish in the cold wastes. The will of Auril shall be done.
I cannot allow that to happen, Lysan.
Oh, really? How sad. I shall have to kill you then. Prepare to meet your fate, fool.
So be it.
All right. Hi-ya! We're gonna shoot her. Both of you two.
Pew, pew, pew.
With a bow.
Is that not the sound bows make? It's not.
I thought bows made a pew-pew sound.
No, it's blop blop.
Blop, 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 blop.
Like a fling.
So Yetis.
That's me.
Yeah. Did you run out of arrows? Yes, you did. Okay.
I don't need no stinking arrows.
Well, it's another quiver.
Combat.
Your character likes to jump to the front of the line and then almost die.
But I'm an archer. am I the only one, like, hitting?
Because you were, because I sent you forward to talk. Not such a good idea.
You're in the front.
Okay, let's attack the priestess and Mordecai. Keep
I
running.
have you right where I want you.
Help me! Help me!
We're not fighting skeletons this time.
Yeah, we got through 3 levels of dungeon and now we're finally fighting something else.
Yeah.
All I've seen, they're Yetis. I don't believe.
Yeah, the Yetis, they are vulnerable to fire a little bit. But he's
All out of fire.
Fire wizards all have.
well, he's still low level. Okay, magic missile house, the one who's attacking him is hurt, and the priestess is badly wounded. Okay.
You're slowly dying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to her.
I'm afraid I'm in need of a healer.
I am battling myself.
Quick, get a healer, or in a pinch, a necromancer.
Seems that way.
Oh. Yeah, 3 people are dying.
Yeah, okay, I think distribute some potions. Where did I put all the potions? Yeah, they are.
Who has the potions?
Okay.
It's really cool you can pass potions to each other within a second.
Yeah,
That's
instantaneously, yeah.
Monsters, please hold.
But please, I'll just
Please.
Catch!
distributing some potions, and there we go.
I can see that, like, a little thing where they're all fighting and somebody throws, like, the whiskey and they're all taking, like, a sip of, like...
While they're trying to all battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dwarves in a pub.
Am I even fighting
Just
anybody?
Break the bottle.
You're
and-
shooting that Yeti there. Okay, I think we killed the priestess. Good. Okay, we got her. That was anticlimactic, but okay. Now the rest.
He did.
Take your soul.
Crikey! Give a bloke a hand. Thanks, mates.
For that one line.
For that one line.
One line, yes. Fun fact for our listeners: I had intended Mordecai to be Australian the whole time as a tribute to the author of the comic, but he couldn't do it. So I thought that's fine. He can be English. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's get our three squidgy guys out of the way. Can't hear Wallet because a deafness spell was cast on, so I think yeah, he can't make sound. So his voice is
I wouldn't be, like, the loudest of the characters.
yeah, he's shattering.
She is dead and the curse has been lifted. We are free. We thank you.
I think it's Dwalin talking to him.
What curse?
She cursed the veil and bid us to rise. We could not deny her. The calling, it was too strong.
What calling are you talking about?
I do not know. I cannot explain. We could not resist the calling. I must leave now. The land of the dead calls me home. Farewell.
Very well. A farewell.
Yeah, there goes the little shadow.
And we're all just standing there and watch her just leave. I think a shadow just instantly disappeared. Oh,
Yeah, that's what you'd expect. But,
He had to walk away to disappear.
Alright, Yeti pelts to collect.
I was just saying, my guy's skinner guy. Yeah, he's very warm.
I hum when I collect inventory items.
Giant boulder fell from the mountain. Or an avalanche. Yeah, bump.
Okay, now to walk back to the crypt and down all three.
Yeti, dream me a dream.
And on the long way back. Rather than like a cutscene.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could always add in a cutscene.
Yeah, we could cut this part out. Or we could, just talk and stuff. So, what kind of projects do you guys work on? You got some...
Well, right now we're doing Drawtober or Inktober or whatever you want to call it.
Yes,
So
I've seen. Yeah.
We're drawing at least one thing a day.
You are. I'm kind of.
Are you
gotten
officially
stagnant
out
this year? Well, no, I'm still doing it. I just haven't been inspired to draw. I actually have time.
I've been keeping up
I've had time.
somehow successfully.
I seen your little three-head.
My heck
cover.
pupper.
Your heck pupper.
It's cute.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sleeping
he's
one is
sleeping.
my favorite.
My sleeping pupper.
You're just like.
Yeah.
That would be funny to see just running right back into it.
No, guys, I'm sleeping now.
Leave me alone.
So I've been doing that. We plan for next month to continue work on one of our novels.
Cool.
So hopefully get some work done with that.
Oh, that reminds me that you should ask Katie about posting credits.
Yeah.
What the heck, Drock? Where you going?
Thought I could go his own way.
Yeah, Draco this way.
Oh, that might be urgent. I'll go say hi.
Draco bad that finds path.
They all have to wait.
Do you have to have all of them together to go through?
Yeah, it says you must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh.
In the Baldur's Gate games, it's narrated, and people get really sick of that. They're, are there mods to get rid of that? Yeah, and it says you must gather your party before venturing forth.
It was a ghost?
No, it's just Venus.
There's a ghost.
Lives here. Which pretty much it is. Fades in and out. Food disappears every once in a while.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. What did you miss? Sorry about that. I really am. I don't would have thought. Okay. Anyway, so what did we miss? Okay, so we got back down to the 3rd level. And we went and talked to Kresselack one last time. I think I'm gonna go back and talk to him again so we can hear Tony J again, because it's dreadful that you missed that.
You have done me a great service by removing the threat of the Aurilite priestess. For that I am grateful. However, I would ask you to leave me to my rest now. There is nothing else that either of us can do for the other. Farewell.
Whew, it's a glorious, glorious voice. And I'm going to choose to interpret this as 2 words, so Drock can say it. Farewell. And he allowed us to rob his sarcophagus, so we got lots of treasure from that, including this armor and helmet, which were, the same as Drock's old armor and helmet, but cooler looking, right? And then we went back here. So, and then, cleared out the last couple of areas, went over here, killed a mummy, and a couple of shadows, and Sidney was like, I have no idea what's going on, because, it's kind of hard to tell. And then we went down here, got our asses kicked by some chosen zombies and imbued whites. I think 2 people died. So I reloaded, and I've just been doing the cowardly thing and just drawing out 1 or 2 of the enemies at a time. So there's a mummy, 2 zombies, an imbued white, and yeah, we really got our butts kicked, so. Yeah. Gonna try to rest. 1 Temple Guardian. Maybe we can handle that. Maybe. There we go. 153 free XP. It was like when we talked to Kresselack, I said, he's played by Tony J. You know who that is? And they were like, no. And then Jen looked him up on her phone and found out he was in some video game. I think I've seen footage of whatever game that was, or Tony J is just this big voice from beyond, like in a pit or something. Okay, we're good. Let's see what's left. One zomboid, one chosen zomboid, and that's it. There's some treasures. There was some treasure in the northern room as well. I didn't really take the care to examine it, but I think we could just walk on in there.
Onward, in the name of King Dwarren!
Weapon ineffective, okay. Drock needs to get him a magical slashing weapon. And alright, we've cleared this room. And so, before we could clear out this room, that's when Gretchen showed up, and Sidney and Jen and Gretchen, they all did their voice work. And for that, we got Michael Gash in, and regarding my current progress on, this is going to be kind of weird for you, since you've already seen the parts of the game that have the full cast. I think I'm gonna be leaving Illinois soon. Gonna be heading back to Colorado for a while before moving to Sweden to be with my fiance. And oh boy, spells. And I figure I'll just do the rest of the male characters myself. That I couldn't record, and that includes Lambert and Kairos, and maybe have my mom or my sister do the remaining female and young boy characters. So yeah, I'll be finishing this up soon and releasing it, but you don't care because you're 12 episodes in. You've already heard all the full cast stuff, and then, I'll just be continuing to play, doing the voices myself, and, I'll see if I can bring in guest stars for future episodes who just watch me, like my sisters or my fiance and her family when I'm in Sweden. Yeah. It'll still be fun. Guest stars, just no more Let's Play with a full cast, unfortunately. And yeah, okay. We got everything done, right? Oh yes, for those who don't know, when we talked to Kresselack about getting rid of the Aurilite priestess, he said, that when we defeated the priestess, he would tell us what he knew about the evil plaguing Kuldahar. Turns out, he didn't know anything. But he says, knowing where your enemy is not is as useful as knowing where he is. Ponder on that. And I was like, that's bullshit. So, yeah, Kresselack was no help to us. He did give us his stuff, so there's that. Let me fiddle with the inventory for a while. Okay. Scrolls, go to Kairos. Let's do gems, And potions. Figure those out later. Sell all this crap. Right? Want to sell this sword? Kresselack's sword. Yeah, none of us uses a great sword. What does it do? Cold resistance, and it's a +1. What Drox Thego when he uses it? 15. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, he'll hang on to Kresselack's sword, even though he's not proficient in great swords. We'll just yeah. He can hang on to it, okay. More gems, potions, scrolls, a bow. Bow to sell. Okay, and what about this club, the Dazer? I think that's for selling. Yeah, these pre-scrolls, they can go in Lambert's quick items. All these keys we can sell to the guy who buys keys. And holy symbol of Merkel. I'm pretty sure that was the key to the lever, right? As I recall, we can't sell that, but maybe hanging on to it is for a later puzzle. I don't know. Oh, these RPGs, they make you paranoid about, hanging on to everything. Okay. Phasing bastard sword. Yeah. Morning Star, identical to the one Drock uses. Okay, that organized all our loot. Good, good. And let's see, I think the only enemy, a shadow respawns right about here every so often. Not this time? Aight. So Drock is using Kresselack's armor, helmet, and sword now. So I guess that's what Kresselack looked like when he lived. This is kind of tedious. I see why, in the other LPs, see why in other LPs I've seen people they go through the entire dungeon without heading back to Kuldahar. I don't know how. I don't know how you survive without ever going back to Kuldahar to sell stuff. You got your full inventory, and so you got to sell things, and you got to buy more supplies, and I don't know. There you are. And okay, back to Goldar at last. Okay, I think we're gonna sell all the stuff, and then talk to Arendelle to get our next quest, and then that'll be the end of this episode. Okay, first, let's see what potions we have. Keep some. Okay, these are all stone form. Armor class set to 0, saving throws +3 bonus, dexterity -3 penalty. Yeah, that sounds like a ripoff, so we'll sell that one to Oswald. Only sell you certain stuff. It's nice and all, but I mean, I like the realism of it, but I'm not crazy about how it means you have to go running around all over town. Talk to, I want to say Gaspar? No, Gaspar's the fishmonger. Absol? Absol is somebody else. What's the name? Girth. Girth, that's the guy. Yeah, I think I did better than usual remembering the names of various NPCs. Yeah, I remember them because I've been writing scripts for all their dialogue and stuff. Okay, so we'll sell to him, and then we'll look through our scrolls. See what we can sell to Auric and what we keep. Nate! I haven't given you a voice actor yet. Was gonna get Emily Dozier, but haven't had a chance to record with her. Girth. Who played Girth? Did I play Girth? Ugh, my memory's not what it used to be. Oop, forgot Conlon. Gotta buy stuff for Conlon. Dang it, that's all the way on the other end of the... Yeah, okay. Key. Key. 5 keys for $5. Right. And, yeah, these useless bracers. Yeah, figured we wouldn't get much for them. And gems. The gem of the gems. All the tasty gems we got for you. That is a pretty good haul of gems. Still want to sell you that one. Okay, and then Conlon. Forgot Conlon. Okay, where's Conlon? He's up here. See, it's gonna take a while for them to get here. Just watch them. Let's see. I can start giving voice actor trivia now that I've, done some of the voice recording. Conlon, I think AJ was Conlon, right? And I told him I want a sad Texan, and he just played that to the hilt. Real hammy, like, it was good. Yeti. Do-do. There we go. That's everything we can sell, and well, we got 7,000 gold. Let's see if there's anything we can buy. The lucky scimitar, huh? backstory. User always under the effects of luck and can cast luck. That sounds like a bard weapon to me. What's its enhancement bonus? +2. Okay. It's possible. It's affordable. That sounds like a thief or a bard weapon. Yeah. And yeah, everything else is much more expensive than that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going for the lucky scimitar. Well, Elvis already has a magic weapon and Mordecai doesn't, so yeah, I'll give him the lucky scimitar. Doesn't look like a scimitar, it just looks like a regular old longsword because the Baldur's Gate 1 sprites, they only had one sword model, whereas the Baldur's Gate 2 sprites, they had a longsword, a short sword, a scimitar, a katana, but the Icewind Dale games, they just stick to the one sword. So, okay, let's sell that finest longsword. And then we done. Yeah, we'll do the spell stuff later. I'll just go to Arendelle and finally get our next quest, shall we? I'm gonna be relieved to get out of Illinois. I'm gonna miss all the great friends I have here and, you know, living with my grandpa, but I'm not gonna miss, you know, this small town where I can't get to the nearby town because I can't drive anymore. It's kind of something in my mind snapped. I just lost my ability to drive. So it'll be nice to be back in a big city where I can walk places. And it'll be nice to be someplace where I don't feel trapped because Fox News is on all day long. Not a fan. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so, as you know, I had to do impressions of Lambert and Kairos to fill out the full cast of the early videos. I haven't tried to do Lambert or Kairos impressions yet. You know, if I'm any good, they're probably not any good. You know, I'm gonna be Dwalin. I'm gonna be Dwalin here.
Oh, you have returned. What news? Does the evil we seek lie within the Veil of Shadows?
I've discovered that the undead... Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't do this line. I'm sorry. That was my Aaron impression. I'm sorry. You're a good man, Aaron. You're a very good man. Just, need confidence, that's all you need, because you're a good Dwalin. You're a very good Dwalin. Okay. I've discovered that the undead in the Veil of Shadows were not connected to the disturbances in the pass.
Then the true source must lie elsewhere. I sense this evil has taken great care to conceal itself from prying eyes. I fear that by the time we discover it, it may be too late.
So what are we to do?
There may be a way to find that which does not wish to be found through magical means. However, to accomplish this, I will need your help.
We are ready to help any way we can.
Then here is what must be done. I need you to find an ancient druidic artifact known as the Heartstone Gem. It is a powerful scrying stone that can be used to divine the location of this evil. Long ago, the Heartstone rested here, within this shrine. The druids of Kuldahar used its power to gain insight on the balance and to look into the affairs of men throughout the realms. Then, one day, an initiate of the shrine stole the Heartstone and fled Kuldahar. The young druid had grown impatient with the humble teachings of his mentor, the archdruid, and hungered for power of his own. He disappeared into the mountains, along with the artifact, and was never heard from again. A few short years after the theft, there were rumors of a strange cult establishing a temple in these mountains. It is conceivable that the rogue druid may have been connected in some way with the emergence of this new cult. If so, then it is possible that the Heartstone gem may still be found within this temple.
Rogue druid. Unusual multi-class combination.
The temple is rumored to lie in a canyon far to the east of Kuldahar. I have updated your map to help you find your way. Journey to the temple and discover if the Heartstone is indeed there. If so, return it to Kuldahar, and I shall use its power to find the answers we seek.
Very well. We shall do as you ask. Sweet. 2 levels up. Never gonna pick any pockets. Sorry, Mordecai. I know that's out of character for you, but it's just not convenient. It's just not especially useful in these games. And if we really do need to pick pockets, Elvis, that's her only thief skill, and she gets it automatically. I would just pointing at that with my finger. There we now use the cursor. Okay. How she gets... Okay, she got another level 2 spell slot, so... Let's look at what spells we can use. Okay. Let's look at Let's ditch all these, give them to the clerics. Randomly tossing these scrolls over to the clerics. Randomly. We all know the world is full of chance and anarchy, so yes, it's true to life for characters to die randomly, but newsflash, the genre is called fantasy. I think the next line should have been, it's meant to be idealistic. It's not, it's meant to be unrealistic, as that really, degrades the entire fantasy genre, don't you think? Okay, I don't want to lose any of these scrolls, so I'm going to reload until I get them all. Okay, does Elvissa have the magic missile spell? She doesn't. Okay, it's better than chromatic orb, so she's going to learn it. Sweet. Protection from evil. Yeah, I'll have her cast that on herself if she ever needs to go into combat. Okay, and she needs a level 2 spell. Okay, Kairos has a level 3 spell. He doesn't have Fireball, though. He should get Fireball for sure. Okay. Shocking Grasp, useless. We'll sell it. Ghoul Touch. Yeah, that's another one where you have to have your wizard move into melee. That's not a good idea, these 2 spells. Okay, let's see. Color Spray. Yeah, well, eventually we're going to run into enemies that are too high of level for Color Spray, so another useless one. We'll sell it. And Shield. The wizard can only use it on himself. Nah. I think I'll go without shield, too. Alright. Auric. I'm switching selection and action sounds to always. I miss them. I miss them. They're fun. Don't worry, I'll keep rotating who the leader of the party is so we don't have to hear from the same person all the time.
Drac-like!
Yeah, you won't have to be me all the time. I'll switch the leader.
Drac-like! Drac mysterious and inscrutable. Long live Drac.
Okay, that is gonna get old.
Drac-like!
Okay, back to Seldom then.
You need some fire? Sounds boring, let's not.
Wait, no. Oh. Yeah, no, I didn't want to ask him about his studies. I want to purchase some spells, yes. Sell these, and okay, I need... Do you own Fireball? No, huh? Alright, I guess we'll purchase that later. Melf's Acid Arrow. Level 2, it's a nice level 2 offensive spell. I'll give that to Alvissa. She will succeed. Whew, okay. Sweet. Alright.
You want Drak Smite? What this quest pay? What this quest pay?
Okay, some more booze will fix us up.
The dwarves have a pretty edition, all near flinching from battle.
Just mind your step.
Alright, to the edge, and yeah, we'll actually go to the culty place that Arendelle sent us to. Yeah, we'll actually go there. Temple of the Forgotten God. That's ominous. And that was me speaking while inhaling. It's
little trick I have. One of the things in my voice acting arsenal.
I have no idea how that sounds on a recording. Well, I guess I'll find out in an hour when I edit this. Okay. 40 hours. Okay, well, we're gonna hear some fatigued sounds. I hear footsteps.
It's lucky for you other races that my people are prone to misadventures such as this.
Move out of way.
Whoa, hold on a second. I have a few questions for you. That's my Lambert voice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, not bad.
Red Toe has no time to speak with puny peoples. Must run away.
Run away from what?
Red Toe running from holy place. He runs so he no die like others.
Holy place? You mean the temple over yonder?
Yes, Red Toe was guard for friend priests in holy place. But then bad priests come. Begin killing friend priests and other verbi guards with hurtful magic. But Red Toe smart. He falls on ground and makes bad priests think he's dead. When they gone, Red Toe gets up and runs from holy place.
Tell me about these bad priests. Why did they attack the temple?
No, Red Toe done talking. Now he runs. Runs away before bad priests come back and kill him too.
And if we're lucky, if we stand around, we'll hear what it sounds like when our characters are fatigued.
Move out of way.
You fatigued yet? Come on. Alright, we're just gonna sit here until they make either fatigued sounds or bored sounds. Yeah, obviously we have to rest, so they don't get too fatigued. Maybe we'll walk around a bit so we
I think it's time for second supper. Nobody worries about upsetting a halfling.
Yeah, I'll have him walk around a bit so we don't get bored sounds. These towering stone statues all bear the likeness of the same stern-faced, robed figure. The Forgotten God, I assume? It can't be that forgotten if they, carved his face. This one tipped over? A little bit. Come on, fatigued sounds, fatigued sounds. Okay, now I'll wait.
You guys have some gold I could borrow. Unfortunately, I seem to be a bit short.
Yeah, I will wait for either fatigued sounds or bored sounds. You just wait along with me. Come on, I'm trying to sell some sound sets here. I'll not sell them. You don't have to pay for them, but I'd like to distribute these sound sets so people can use them in their own Icewind Dale or Baldur's Gate games. The Baldur's Gate ones, they got a lot of sounds, like, when you're in a dungeon they say something, or when you're in a forest or city, or when it's day or night, or like when they get a critical hit, and all sorts of good sounds that aren't in Icewind Dale, that are only in Baldur's Gate. Recorded all those, and they're more fun than these, I think. Come on, fatigued sound, fatigued sound. Maybe they won't get fatigued, even though they've been walking for a day and 16 hours. Is that right? Yeah. You ever get that, like, did I start recording feeling?
Oh, look. The same scenery we've been standing in since, do something. Gah!
Alright, that was a bored sound.
Are you a
not
donut?
Sound, so.
Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Bilbert? He was a habitual offender.
Alright, we'll just go in fatigued. Yeah. So you'll hear the fatigued sounds next video. Goodbye. Assuming I started recording.